Hello, today it's all about ducks, all right? We're gonna have something very special, which is going to be a duck leg confit with pappardelle, dried prunes, foie gras terrine, mushrooms, thyme, and all the other ingredients needed. And later on, I will tell you what wine I suggest for this very good meal. Here we are. We start with the prunes here. These prunes are dried. You can buy them anywhere. You can half them, chop them small. That's what I would do. Baby carrots from Australia this time. They're very nice. Pappardelle Pasta. Sel-de from France. Thyme. Button mushrooms that are local. Sweet onions. The terrine. Here are the already prepared duck confit, simply because this takes about 36 hours if you do it sous-vide, which I have done. That means underwater, but I had to go slow cooked under warm water in their fat to make them tender, but I had to go to a friend's place who has a restaurant, so I couldn't film it there. Here I prepared the gravy. This is a mushroom gravy done from scratch, but I wanted to have it ready. You can also buy packages, it's easier. I always try to make things easy for you. Here we have cream, garlic, onions, and the Gruyere is for the very end because this dish doesn't call for a lot of cheese. Salt and pepper, and we're ready to go. Here we are. So I have chopped the mushrooms. Here's the thyme, chopped onions, chopped garlic, and I have quartered the prunes. I only used actually 3 small prunes because if you use more, I'm afraid it's going to be a little bit too sweet in the base. And this is not it's not a, of course, not a spicy dish, but it's also not a sweet dish. And here I have the terrine of foie gras with the butter. So what we're going to do, we're going to start with the sauce, which is we're going to put our butter and oil inside a little bit, and we're going to start the process of giving the foundation for the gravy. So I'll start with that. Okay, here, butter and oil sizzling in the pan. As always, first, medium heat, are these shallot type of sweet onions. I add the carrots, tell you why, because the carrot is obviously a vegetable that is low taste, and if I mix it up with the onions, then it gets a nice rounded little flavor there. Add the garlic. Oops. Garlic. Make sure that you don't burn this. I keep on putting it in from lower to higher heat. Last but not least, our mushrooms. I'm just trying to escalate in different ways these different flavors. I'll just give you a look here. And now I'm going to deglaze this a little bit with white wine. As you know, I have this attitude of putting that abundantly to give it a real great flavor. You can also put red wine in it. That will not make a big difference. It depends what you like more in your aftertaste. It evaporates anyhow quite quickly. Now we're gonna put the gravy to make this sauce. Voila! I make this gravy first because I can cook it up later. In the meantime, I'm just pulling some sprigs of thyme into it, not too much. And I haven't told you this before, but I am going to add a little tiny shot of fennel, but not too much, because it's overpowering. There you go. Here we have our sauce cooking, which will be accompanied with the duck, and let that reduce for a little while. And when it is reduced, then we will add the foie gras. Okay. God, this is so good. So fattening, but so good. The terrine inside. Yes, you heard me right. just inside the sauce. And you probably say, this guy, what? Yeah, it will adapt easily. And not to forget, our prunes. Pop! In they go. And here we let it cook again. And last but not least, la crème, of course, or the cream, English version of it. All right, now the exciting part, our duck confit, like I said, already done. Here I just prepared the water for the pasta, but now I'm going to shut it off. This does not need to be boiling. I will put that duck in there for about 3 to 5 minutes. There we go. And I actually remove it from the heat. I don't want it to cook. I'm burning myself. In 5 minutes, and we're gonna gently fry it. These guys are ready, as you can see, look. So now I'm gonna put some duck fat, actually from the skin, into the pan. These have been salted. And as soon as the heat is up a bit, I will put my duck legs inside. There it goes. The upper side first, laying down. Do not worry if it looks like it's falling apart. That's actually a good thing. Let these guys cook for a while until they get nice and brown. We cover them and we wait. All right, here is our duck confit cooking away. In the meantime, we're gonna cook the pappardelle. Water boiling already. And although I like crusty, I'm going to take out my legs now, because under no circumstance do I want them to overcook. You have a little bit, because I took the fatty skin away, so this is only slightly crispy. We just separate. You see how easy that is, how tender that duck meat is. Here are the pappardelle. You can hear them sizzling slightly. I'm grabbing the ladle, and I do not want to overdo the sauce. So I'm going to start gradually pouring the sauce inside. So we are now mixing this all together. In goes the ducky. Not the rubber ducky, but the other one. And we mix that up. So now I just let that cook, simmer, for a little bit. And add some of the concentrated sauce on it. A little bit of salt again. A little bit of pepper. And just a sprinkle of the fennel. Only 2 or 3. Here we are. I present, as usual, my dish. Beautiful. This is about 250 grams of pasta. As I said before, Gruyere, but honestly, I'll just put a very little bit, because this is not a dish I want to mess up with cheese. Here we are. Plenty of, mix it a little bit. And wow. Okay. I can tell you only one thing. I don't want to say I like my own food, but this tender duck, a leg and confit, and this mixture of this sauce is awesome. Like always, cheers, subscribe, comment, whatever you want to do, and we're here. See you the next time with this fantastic, cheers with this fantastic Shiraz from Australia. See you later. Bye-bye.